Hey folks, welcome back to the CIO Insight here on thepulsenetwork.com. I'm Tyler Pybin. And now, well, we've got another great guest coming your way. We're going to be speaking with Jeffrey Hardy, VP of Business Development for Smarter Tools. So we welcome him to the show right now. Jeff, thank you so much for being here. How are you?
Thank you. It's great to be here. I'm doing great, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak to you and your audience.
Without a question, Jeff. No questions about it. So, but as far as questions go, I've got one for you. Tell me a bit more about Smarter Tools. Now, just from going through and reading the About Us, I mean, you guys basically partner up with other brands to help them communicate, and so with their customers, really. Kind of expand on that a little bit more, though.
Well, we got our start by providing software and services to hosting companies and ISPs so they could deliver products and services to their customers. And that's kind of how we got our start. And now we have three well-established products: Smarter Mail, a Windows mail server; Smarter Track, our customer service software and help desk; and Smarter Stats, which is a weblog analytics and SEO tool. And they're all well received. We have over 14 million end users on our products today.
Hi, Jeff. That's Eric Lundquist. How are you?
I'm doing well. Nice to talk to you.
Yeah. So, when you talk about, so this is both an on-premise and a hosted solution?
Smarter Track is just exactly that. We've been selling installed software since 2003, and we realized something very important, that the whole market is going towards what we term to be the leaning of delivering service and support. And one of the aspects of that is exactly being able to receive your customer support software via the cloud.
So more and more companies and more users are dispersed. They're in a mobile environment. They're not in their offices anymore. How does Smarter Tools address this sort of, dispersal of the workforce?
Well, it's really important that you address it first the right way, and we think the right way is via the browser interface. Too many companies can get caught up in making individual clients that install on different devices and different tablets and different PCs. We believe that cloud delivery through browser interfaces is the way to go. And because we do that, our user experience is the same whether or not you are looking on an iPad, an Android tablet, a new Windows 8 device, or if you're looking at your PC back at your office, at your desk, or on your laptop. The experience is the same. So we're addressing it agnostically. So no matter what platform you choose, or if as an organization you choose to use consumerization to take and let your employees choose for themselves, you can still effectively use our products.
Now, as the employees become mobile, they're all working out of their hotels or their offices or their homes. Things like help desk become more and more important because you can't just go down the hall anymore and ask the IT guy, fix my computer. How do you sort of take that experience of knowing your IT person into a sort of mobile environment? How do you make the help desk friendly?
I think by putting it into a context that people are comfortable with. Everything from motion and gesture-related navigation through the device, making sure that it looks and feels comfortable to them where they are, making sure it feels like the Windows app that they're used to using, giving them live chat tools and IM tools so they can interact with that agent back at the office in real time if they want to, and also taking and being able to take and let them feel comfortable holding the device in their own hand, using the things that they're more comfortable doing. It was a very important study that was done by Harvard that talked about one of the ways to generate loyalty both internally and externally is to allow your customers, whether they're your employees of your organization or your external customers, interact with you in a way that they're most comfortable with, whether or not it's through an interface or through the phone or through live chat or through ticketing. We want to be there for the customers on all of these fronts.
Now, how about in terms of technology? How much easier is it for someone in IT on the help desk to actually get into the innards of someone's computer and work on it and then get out and still have all those security provisions in place?
That's always a challenge, especially when you're dealing with cloud services, and that's one of the reasons why there's some organizations who will never be comfortable with pure cloud delivery. That's why our Smarter Track help desk is still available as an installed application. But for those companies who are ready to make the jump to the future, to make the jump to cloud and software as a service delivery, it's really a good way to go. And the protocols that the companies have in place, the same security protocols that they put in place for all of their applications and for all of their services, they apply to Smarter Track as well. But when it boils right down to it is that you need to deliver that information in the most efficient way possible, because you have to balance the risks of doing business over the cloud against the efficiencies you gain and the lean attributes that you can maintain by doing business in this way. And we think that that's the direction for the future.
And now you're also, I mean, we talked about email. I'm always sort of curious what you think in terms of the dispersed workforces, and there's social networks, there's Facebook to communicate on, there's IM, there's video, there's huddles now in terms of Google+. What role does email still play in this sort of dispersed workforce environment?
Right. Well, you're playing to my strengths on that one. I just did a presentation at HostingCon in San Diego a couple of months ago, and I spent a lot of time on this. We have to remember that things like instant messaging and social media, Facebook and Twitter, they're not replacements for email. They're additional ways we communicate. And just like the advent of email did not eliminate the telephone, neither will social media eliminate the need for email. If anything else, it's going to make it bigger. What do you need in order to even sign up for a Facebook or a Twitter account or LinkedIn or any other service? You need to have an email address, because ultimately even your social media companies are going to communicate to you via that source, and they're going to send you your notifications about your social experiences through email as well. And when it boils down to it is that email is still the biggest, largest, most robust, and most valuable real estate on the web. If you added every social post on Facebook, added it to every tweet on Twitter, added it to every search on Bing, Yahoo, or Google, and every single web page view every day, number of legitimate emails is still twice as many as all those combined. Email is growing bigger. The new technologies will make email even more important than it was in the past.
Okay, and quickly before I throw it back to Tyler, and maybe I'll just start emailing you, Tyler, instead
I was going to say, stop sending things back to me, Eric. I want to take over. I mean, Eric, did you have a question?
Just quickly, Jeff, give us something, what's new coming down the pike from Smarter Tools? What should we be looking for?
Oh, we're a developer-driven company, so we always have things like new features and functions coming down for all of our products. But I think the biggest, newest thing that people should look at right now is the totally revamped customer service cloud offering, being able to receive your customer service as a service from us. It's amazing, it's dynamic, there's a free 30-day trial, and we have one of the most feature-robust and lowest price points in the marketplace. We think it's really going to shake things up.
Okay, well there you go, Tyler.
Excellent. Great stuff, Jeff. Honestly, thank you again so much for jumping on to take a time out of the day. I know you guys are very busy right now, so I really appreciate it.
Well, we really appreciate the opportunity, and we look forward to working with you and all of your audience in the future.
Oh, without a question. Great stuff. Jeff Hardy, Smarter Track, smartertools.com. Make sure to check out all of their great products without a question. All right, we're going to take a break. We've got one last segment for you coming your way. Don't go anywhere. You're watching CIO Insight here on the Pulse Network.
The Pulse Network. It's social TV.